Welcome to the first in the new series of 427 Motorsports. And Jesus, do we have some stuff happening for you this season. This is probably where they would usually do like a preview or something. We don't actually have any footage recorded to do a preview. But rest assured, we got some cool shit coming your way this season. And we thought, what better way to start the new season than going back to where we originally started with our Mercedes Fintail. But as of today, looks quite a bit different than when you last saw it. You just can sit there and
gotta clean these off so the wipers don't get stuck. Not that they work.
Just to show all the parts that we didn't clean properly or mask properly when we painted it.
Masking? What's that? Anyway.
Our Fintail hot rod rally car project has been painted. And it still looks like fuck all. But it's all one colour, and that makes a big difference. We painted it the good old-fashioned way.
With a roller and some paintbrushes. The cheapest ones we could find, so there's actually lots of roller left in it as well.
As we were painting it, bits of fluff came off the roller and became one with the paint. And some bristles came off the paintbrushes. Basically, we went to Home Bargains and got the cheapest shit we could get because this is a hot rod that we built on a budget. However, there has been some changes of plan, shall we say, with the Fintail. Let's get into it.
The Mercedes Fintail was originally introduced in the late 50s and was the start of the Mercedes S-Class family of cars. Mercedes themselves also entered it in rallying to great success. This particular one, however, is a bit more special than that. Our Fintail actually featured on a TV show called Into the Badlands, a show that apparently nobody over here watched, and those that did didn't like it, but got good reviews over in the good old US of A. It starred the fat one from Shaun of the Dead and whoever this doll is here standing in front of it. Yeah, the red car in the background there, that's our Fintail. Badly painted in one scene with household paint to change the colour to white, and having had stuntmen jump on and destroy the roof and the bonnet, it then lay dormant for a long time before we managed to save it for the tidy sum of £300. For context, a right-hand drive Fintail of this vintage, in restored condition, is probably worth upwards of £20,000. But as effectively a parts car, we've been determined to save it. We then planned to turn it into a replica of the blue rally car Fintail from the 60s as a tribute to the great Evie Roskvist. In our first season, we got to work, and you can check that out on our channel.
So the original plan for this thing, as you may know, we're going to give you a bit of background here because, you know, there's a lot of new subscribers since we last talked about this thing. But the original plan was we were going to take it to Goodwood. We got this thing back in February of 20, and as we've explained just there now, quite a lot happened in the world since then. So we didn't really get to realise our dream. However, it's now 2022, 2 years later since we, oh God, it's been 2 years and this is all we've done.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 years later, a little known show, you might have heard of it, called Dub Shed. Dub kind of implies Volkswagen, but it's open to everything now, really.
Everything is German, I think. Or is it just everything?
I think it's just everything now.
Okay.
But anyway, this is just a little gathering that happens every year in Ireland, and it hasn't happened in a couple of years for the obvious. And it's just been announced that they are coming back with a bang in April. I think it's April or March? April. Mm-hmm. Coming back in April. And we thought, well, hey, why not get this thing to Dub Shed? Because why not? I mean, hopefully it'll drive there. Maybe.
And it's blue now, so they probably wouldn't let us anywhere near Goodwood.
The way we painted this thing probably wouldn't be allowed.
They wouldn't like the brush painting.
They wouldn't
like the blue. but
They might like what we're trying to do. It's
Yeah.
like a nice star for effort,
yeah.
D- for end result.
It's like good effort, but go to a different show, please.
Good effort, but please get out. So yeah, we thought, why not? We'll take it to Dub Shed for a laugh. We'll have a bit of crack. We try and get this thing running again. Connor will get into that now in a second.
Yeah.
And we'll just go chat to people and let them see the almighty £300 mess that we have.
Yeah.
So it's not really well, it will be the road to Goodwood. That will be happening at some point.
Maybe in a
For
different
now-
car.
Yeah, maybe in a car that'll let us in. But for now, it's the road to Dub Shed.
Let me do something completely out of character. This is a lovely 6-cylinder petrol engine with 2 carburetors. And for some reason, I'm the one right now who wants to get rid of it and put a 4-cylinder diesel engine in there. I'd know what's going on either. You know, you don't have to retune your YouTube.
I'd like
Don't retune your YouTube.
I'd like to just point out that I wanted to put a diesel in this from day one,
He
2
wanted to-
years ago.
He wanted to put a Volkswagen TDI in it, which
Would still be awesome.
would be the biggest nightmare.
Oh yeah, and the rest of this car bloody isn't.
The rest of it's a dream.
Anyway, let's go.
So
what's
anyway,
wrong?
this was running. In our last video in this car, it ran and drove. And it
Has
was running and
consistently
driving.
been, yeah.
It was on the button. And then 2 days ago, it decided it wasn't going to run anymore. And I think it's not getting petrol, but at the same time, it doesn't want to go on easy start either. So
We kind of just lost our patience.
I cannot be arsed messing around with that. The engine, I think the engine's worn out. I think the gearbox is worn out as well. It never really shifted right. Just convincing myself that pulling the 4-cylinder diesel out of an old lorry is the way to go.
Which we'll get to soon.
Yeah, so we've got an old lorry. It's fitted with the same 240 OM616 engine that my 123 has.
Should be in that.
No, that's a diesel swap too far. So currently that's what we're trying to figure out, whether that engine will run. And if it will, we can put it in here. Gearbox and everything, turn it into a manual. It's got a dogleg gearbox in it for
Hopefully.
some reason.
We haven't discovered this yet.
In the timeline
this is
of-
in the past. This is before all of that. So we haven't actually went to look at it yet.
That's fucky, we should just film stuff in the right order. The M127 or M180 or whatever this is will come out. And maybe a diesel engine will go in, who knows? Who knows?
Now, we would like to point out before other people throw this out there, we wanted to put a big OM606 turbo diesel fast.
We don't have one.
A, we don't have one. B, I don't think we have the structural rigidity to actually take one.
I wouldn't trust this with anything with any power in it, really.
No, so nice
the-
slow diesel till we get this thing a bit better shape. Not running.
Not running at the minute, which is a real pain because it's in the way and it's too heavy.
Yeah, we can't push it. We tried.
We're too weak.
So,
And that doesn't have a towing eye. And none of them run.
what a time to be alive.
If my 240
Season
was
3
here,
of 427 Motorsports. Nothing has changed.
things are bad.
So, that's a quick up to speed as to what's going on, what we're doing, what we've done. This season of 427 Motorsports has kind of got a lot more interesting stuff than ever before. We are going to be trying to start a car that hasn't ran for 20 years. We're going to be talking more in depth about the costs of running a very, very cheap Mercedes estate. Going to be doing some more work on Volkswagens because we have a lot of Volkswagen stuff coming up. So if you're interested in that stuff, which a lot of you are, yeah, we've got that coming your way. We've got a T4 van that we're going to be converting into whatever the hell we decide this year. We have a yellow Golf that will be done this year, a maroon Golf that will be done this year.
Yep.
And God knows what else we're going to buy in the meantime.
That's the scary bit.
That's the scary bit.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much to everybody who's joined into the channel over the last 2 months, really. Christmas Day we stopped, so a full month, give or take. God knows when this will actually go out.
Yeah.
But thank you so much to everybody who's joined in over the last month or so since we've left. It's amazing. We are very, very close to our 1,000 subscriber goal, which is
Good.
consider we haven't put up a video in weeks.
I was still getting subscribers for some reason.
Crazy. So if you're new to the channel, thank you for checking us out.
Welcome.
Hopefully the bastardization of that hasn't put you off, hasn't
Yeah.
made you want to leave. Or it may have brought a lot of people here.
Who
knows? So thank you very much for joining. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. I've been Campbell Patterson.
I've been Connor Hughes.
We've been 47 Motorsports, and thanks for watching. Good luck.
Good luck.